Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and today we're gonna take a deep dive into the Xenotechnologies section of Aliens Dark Descent. Some of these upgrades are self-explanatory, others are a bit misunderstood, so I'm gonna do my best to explain. In most cases there is no need to show much gameplay, but when needed I'm gonna show you a snippet so you understand what I am talking about. As you can see here, there are currently 10 Xenotechnology temporary upgrades that you can take into a mission. Whenever you activate one of these upgrades, you invest 2 pieces of Xenotech that you can loot from the corpses of dead Xenos. Mini bosses usually yield 4, warriors yield 2, and simple runners and drones yield 1. So what do we get from investing in any one of these, and are they important enough to warrant the expense since you only enjoy their benefits per one launch? Once you're back to the Otago and need to redeploy, you will have to purchase them again. Kiting Kevlar Plates possibly increases the armor points of the whole squad by 1. This is pretty self-explanatory, it increases everyone's armor by 1. Amassing large numbers of armor is generally a really good idea because 1, before they get to your health they have to go through your armor, which is a pretty tough nut to crack if you have enough points, and coupled with another one of these upgrades, armor can actually save you from acid damage altogether. We're gonna get back to this in a bit. Stasis Grenade improves grenades. Those are the UG1 grenades that come from the pulse rifle. Every enemy caught in a grenade explosion suffers 50% penalty to movement speed for a short period of time, no exceptions. Any enemy unit caught in the blast of a grenade is slowed by 50%. This can be coupled with suppressive fire to really slow down the enemy's advance. Granted, they survive the initial blast because grenades are very useful, as we all know. Extraction device. The squad gains the embryo extraction interaction option, allows you to heal a marine from a facehugger implantation. There is one important caveat here: if you do not act fast enough with this, you're gonna lose the marine anyway. So you want this to happen as soon as the marine gets facehugged. If you want my humble opinion, creating a kill zone with sentries and a good line of fire is always more effective than having to both pay for the expenses of it and having someone go and take care of business, losing that gun in the process in the middle of a fight. Pheromones increases the detection time of the squad by xenomorph by 10%. It's worded a bit strangely here. It sounds like if you have this they will detect you faster, but of course they will detect you slower by 10%. This will counteract the clumsy effect that one of the marines can have as a trait. If there is no clumsy in the squad, you gain 10% in terms of how fast you will be detected. Anti-acid gel ignores damage done to armor by acid burst attacks. This is what I was talking about initially. If you couple chitin Kevlar with anti-acid gel, even if a Xeno dies in front of your face and explodes into a puddle of acid, you will not be damaged by that acid explosion. The only way for them to actually deal damage to you is go through your armor with normal attacks, or if we're talking firearm using enemies, shots, and then the acid will affect health directly as always. But coupling anti-acid gel with chitin Kevlar and a bit of hardened when it comes to the common upgrades is a very strong combo that will keep you safe for longer periods of time. Pheromone Mine improves mines. While the squad is undetected, nearby aliens are attracted to mines in their line of sight. Very good upgrade. What it does is the mines themselves now will lure the xenomorphs as long as they have not detected the humans, the marines. So you can put mines at crossroads or specific spawn points. The Xenos will detect the mines as soon as they come into line of sight with them, will charge the mines, and of course they're gonna have a very nasty surprise. Useful especially if you focus on mine usage. Soothing Serum improves Naproliv, lowers stress by 100%, made it use the previous stress step. Instead of Naproliv alleviating 100 stress, it will alleviate 150 stress. Very useful. I don't know if it's that important. I'm usually swimming in health packs, but it is an alternative if you want to take care of stress more easily. Hive tranquilizer increases the time to reach the next aggressiveness level by 15%. This is huge. It's a paramount upgrade. What it does is, during a hunt, there is a slider at the top right that indicates how far into the aggressiveness of the deployment you are. Easy, few roamers, medium, more roamers, hard, roamers everywhere. You pretty much have to fight tooth and nail. With this, you delay this progress towards hard by 15%. It is fantastic, very good investment. Hive Jammer reduces the duration of the hunted phase by 50%. These two coupled together will both make progression towards the next difficulty tier slower, but the hunts themselves will also last less. So if they last less, you won't have to worry about building up too much stress. Very effective. Xenozip increases every marine's health points by 1. Exactly what it says. Once you use this, you will increase every marine's health points by 1 for the duration of the deployment. There is one last xenotechnology that can be researched, and this can be researched again and again, and it is the aerial Xenotoxin application. Reduces the infestation level of the planet by 1. This Xenotech can be researched several times. It costs 10 instead of 5. What needs to be understood here is that it will not lower your planet infestation from 4 to 3 if you apply it enough times. It will only lower up to the least available node in any specific tier. What's very important though is that if you hit max, that is planet infestation 5, lowering this one node by itself will take you down to 4, which will make a huge difference. So if you take your time and your overall campaign reaches the highest infestation level, just lower it by 1 every mission. Try to get some encounters near the APC to kill some Xenos and loot their chitin, and you will be able to reapply this for your next engagement. Very useful, but you have to pace yourself because it costs as much as 5 of the other upgrades and is again temporary. Hope this helps you understand the usage of these upgrades better. Some people kinda bypass the whole notion of this Xenotechnology part of the game, but it is amazing what kind of combinations you can create and how you can leverage situations to your advantage. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below. Sub, like, hit the notification bell, and until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always travel perfection. Cheers!